Hey, what's going on, guys? This evening we are hauling stones. I am currently working on what would be quote unquote a mine, and because this is all on console, everything is done by hand, but basically I made all these, I call them mountains. They're kind of essentially, that's what they're supposed to be. But back in here I've been hauling in stone, try to fill this area in. It can only go to a certain height, you can see here, but that's the height that it goes to. The reason that this is built up on the side is because it's on the ground is technically that high, so it's trying to build it off of that. But with that being said, I'm going to dump this load here, and then I'm going to show you pretty much where we're at with the farm and what we've done with it so far. What we have done and what we yet have to do. But I do want to go ahead and get this dump done. Before I take you over there to show you everything that we've worked on. Basically what I'm building this for is like a let's play later on when we go to actually play this map, right? Because I am trying to make this as realistic as possible, so if anyone knows an easier way to fill this in with stone, please do let me know. Each one of these loads is 500,000 liters. So obviously there's already a ton of stone that's been moved in here by hand. And I will I will do it all by hand. I'm that determined to have a mining map on console that I can actually use my excavators with, because there's no reason to have excavators if we can't use them, right? So that is the plan with this map, and I kind of want to just fill on this area. We probably don't have to make it 100% level up to that point just because of how hard it's going to be to do that, but nevertheless, I think it'll look good once I get it done. It'll be nicer to have, you know, an area like that, so we'll probably just do it anyways. And turn this guy off. We're gonna take this one back because we're getting rid of it. I realized that that one carries 500,000, and this thing only carries 25,000 liters, so it wasn't even worth the time to pull this, to drive this thing down here. So we are going to sell it, but I figured why not just drive it up that way. We're heading that way anyways, we might as well just, we'll drive it to the shop, pull it in, I'll sell it, and then I'll be able to show you kind of the area that we've built to this point. So again, like I said, all these, this mountain here I built, it was one giant field at one time, but now it's as big as the mountain will go. For the map, it won't let me go any bigger than that. I am going to put grass and trees and stuff on it so it looks like an actual mountain. I just haven't got to that point yet. Also, we do have our field up here planted with wheat. So there's the field. Also today we did buy some land over here as well, so we're gonna go check that out and see everything that's on that land. We gotta get that pickup back to the farmhouse here, but this is the land. This is the land that we bought right here. There is some bushes and things in front of the houses, so we need to come down here and do some cleanup work, but once we get this place cleaned up, I have a feeling that's going to be a really nice looking area. It's got a little area for horses, so that'll be cool. Evidently those are rental properties as well, so we might Might get to that today. We'll see how that goes. I want to show you the farmhouse area, which actually I believe you guys have seen most of. The loader is out right now. The reason for that is just that I had a trailer over here that I filled with stone and it got stuck in the ground, and I had to try to use the loader to get the trailer out of the ground, and well, didn't work. So then I had to use the leveler sculpting tool to dig down. That still didn't work. And so I went ahead and just sold the trailer with all the stone in it, which was unfortunate, but I did what needed to be done. Let's go ahead and sell this because we do not need that anymore. And we'll get this pickup back to the farm because it needs to be at the farm anyway. And yes, we are going to plow through the wheat field because that is the easiest way to get back to the house. So we'll go to the house here. Like I said, I'm going to show you kind of what we've done as far as the realistic part of this. I definitely do need to check on our cows. We need to see if we need to give them water because we were fast forwarding through some of the months just to make things a little bit easier. And actually, we probably might get down there to do one house today, but that'll probably be about it. Alright, but here you are. You have the house. I left the garages and everything open this morning. I was in a bit of a hurry. But yeah, there's the house. The pool's down there. You guys have all seen this already and all the decorations that I put in here. There's the cows. They're out there doing good. We did put some more cows in there. I wanted to have quite a few. Right. Got the water going on that trailer so we can water the cows. This is the barn with all of a lot of our equipment, which will probably take the skid steer down there with the mulcher here, and we'll try to see how much of that area down there we can clean up. We'll either take this one or take the old fleet side here. Either way, it looks pretty good behind both of these vehicles. Both of the vehicles. But first things first, let's run over here with the fleet side and let's see how much food these cows got, because since we have more of them in there, they're probably using a lot more feed. So we'll hop in there, see if we need to give them anything else. Take the old fleet side, alright. And we'll go ahead and feed them. Must have been pretty low, seems like they're taking it pretty good. Oh, that's not too bad. Alright. Do have to circle back around here and park this back where it was. I could just park it right here, actually, out of the way. Then you can come in, pull around, grab it, feed them, pull back around, drop it off. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Park the fleet side there. Let's go ahead and jump in here. I'm gonna get some water. Alright, and while that was filling up with water, I took a moment to get myself some water as well. $3,000 is probably about good for that. Go ahead and pull around. It was still filling as we were driving away from that. That's awesome. But let's go ahead and give the cows some water here. I figured out the trailer fill limit as well. And I don't know why it says water is not accepted here, and then water just starts leaving the tank. So obviously we're able to put water in. Alright, we'll close the gate. Alright, we'll park this back up here. And we'll hop back in the fleet side. So this is the farm. And if you've seen the first episode, all of this was put in by hand because it literally was just one giant empty flat area with nothing. So all of this has been put in. All these decorations on the sides of the buildings and stuff. The wash bays. Some equipment in here. Some tractors in there, you can see them if you look in the top corner up there. There's 4 tractors in there. But yeah, that's the farm. Go ahead and close this door maybe if it'll let me. I guess not. Maybe something's wrong with the door. I don't. Now it worked. Now obviously when we go do the actual let's play on this, we won't be using this truck. I mean, it's 500,000 liters. We're gonna play it more realistic. I would like to use this truck, but if we do, it'll definitely not be the unrealistic version because this thing is just overpowered and it would take forever to fill with an excavator. One of these. Hopefully we can get this to start flattening out and then it'll be easier for us to actually come through and dump right here. There you go. It starts flattening it out, that'll make things a lot easier for us. Actually, probably go a lot faster if we just keep going back and forth like that. Honestly, I've played this on PC and I've played this on console, and I have to say, if you want to do this stuff, PC is definitely easier. Um, but if you have to do it on console, that's basically all I'm trying to do, is just prove that it can be done. If you have to, you know, use console because you don't have a PC or you don't want to spend money on a PC, whatever that looks like for you, right? Yeah, that's just the way that is. But that's a lot of stone that we moved in here so far with just these two trucks. Well, originally we started with those trailers that were 184,000 liters apiece. But as you could probably assume, that was going to take forever. And that's actually how we got that up on the side there too. We backed those trailers up on the side of the mountain and started pouring. Thinking I should do stone all the way up through here, but I haven't quite decided yet. Because that's going to be a lot of stone. I mean, 500,000 already. You know, we barely touched this, so maybe... you guys tell me what you think. If you think that we should go ahead and fill up this entire thing full of stone, I'll do it. It'll take time, but I'll stream it the entire time. You have to give me time to let it happen, but I'll do it. If I can, done deal. Actually, I will fill this entire thing with stone, one load at a time, and I'll stream it. But we have to get 50 likes on this video. 50 likes, and I will start doing a stream, filling this in with stone, and it'll be a truckload at a time, 500,000 liters at a time. So if you're interested in seeing what that looks like, drop a like, follow, comment. we'll get it done for you. I can do it. It's going to take some work though, so just keep that in mind. These will be some very long streams. I have a feeling this is going to be ridiculous. If we actually get to 50 likes and I have to fill this entire space in with stone. It's going to be a lot of work. We probably could put these closer, but what's the point? Might as well haul the stone, right? Yeah, you can see the trucks are up here because that was a method that did not. But imagine to fill all this all the way to the entrance there. 500,000 liters at a time. I mean, look at this. This is insane. I love it, but it's insane. Alright, so hopefully we can get this corner built up to be level with everything else, and then we can just start working on leveling out the entire area. I think this should fill in this corner pretty well. May have to get one more over in the corner. Maybe not though, we'll see once we get this corner built up what we have to do for it here. I think the corners are going to be hard just because the ground's not completely level in this area. That spot works. I mean, this corner's pretty much done. There's a little bit of spots. Not really all that much. So now we can just start backfilling it that way. I'll empty one more truck and then I'm gonna call it a night. On that one. Okay. Once I get done being stuck, I will. There we go. I think this one's my favorite out of both of them. The blue one's cool, but this thing looks awesome. The colors on this thing, the black, the wheels, the chrome, it just looks good. Good looking rig. Decided I wanted to try something. Not like normal, normal mines, you'd have like the roads that go up and around. I wonder if I could build a road with the stone that goes around the area. So it looks even more real. It's one of the big things I'm trying to do on this map is be realistic as possible, and as of right now, probably what I'm doing isn't 100% realistic, but you know, you get the point. Again, if you do want to see me fill in this whole thing, don't forget to drop a like. If we get 50 likes on this video, I'm going to fill in this whole thing, one truckload at a time, 500,000 liters at a time. And here in just a second, when we go back out, you'll see how far that actually is. It's a long ways. And once this server's open, ready for people to play on it, this one is going to be awesome. And yes, I realize I could have built it on a PC and then put it on here, but I felt like I wanted to show people you can build it on console without a computer. That's basically why we're here today. Does it take a lot more work? Yes. You know, no different than anything else. You gotta work for something that you want. I think that's gonna work though. I think I'll be able to put a road all the way around and then we'll be able to just start filling in the middle. And this one will be, that area will be full. This one's gonna take a lot longer and a lot more stone. And then of course, all the way down through here as well. This is gonna take a lot of stone to fill up. I know I said one more, but I'm thinking another one. If anyone wants to hop on and help, let me know. I do have 2 trucks. We can buy more. You just have to have the mods that I have on here, but we'll square that away if you do want to hop on. Anyone's welcome to come help me fill this hole in. This hole's gonna take a while. building more than a cattle farm, I guess. I could have named it. I'm hoping this load fills in this corner, but I don't think it's going to. We got quite a bit of stone yet to put in here for it to fill up the corner. This method is definitely working a lot better than the other methods have so far. So that's a plus. I wonder if you would be able to make actual gravel driveways now with this stone. Might be something we have to try out. Just put some gravel in the back of one of these and then go see if we can make a driveway. Because you can back it up and get it pretty even. Obviously, you gotta be careful about how you do it, but see, it just kind of levels itself up. And make levelers and things like that as well. I'm trying to build the road that comes around here. And in the center, we'll have a bunch more as well. I want to get the road built for sure around the outside, which it's gonna take quite a bit. It's gotta wrap all the way around this. Let's take a break from moving stone for a bit. I want to go check out that area that we uncovered. So let's jump in the old fleet side here. We'll get it started up. Let's open up this garage door. And let's grab the old JCB forklift. Or skid steer rather. Get the old mulcher mower hooked up here. Back it out of the way here. We'll hop out, hook up the trailer on the old fleet side here. Alright. Then we're gonna go down and take out some bushes on that property that we just bought, see what we got down there. Let's close this up. Fold. Don't need to be that far away, but we already unfolded it, that's fine. Alright. Let's get the old skid steer loaded up and we'll head on down there and knock out some bushes and see what we're working with. Gonna be interesting hauling it on this trailer, but I really didn't want to go get the big gooseneck for this. I figured this little lawn trailer fine to haul it. So we'll just let it sit here. Like that. Turn it off real quick. It should sit there. Done it before. It'll be fine. Alright. We'll head on down to that property and start cleaning up some of the bushes. Really should put that loader away. Already checked on the cows. They got food and water for the day, so they're fine. Alright, we'll jump out here on the county road and we'll go down and see what's going on down there. We really should just put a road in that cuts down and across here. Or we could just cut down across the field there. Yeah, we'll just go down the road here. It ain't too far. Just down the road a ways, a couple miles. skid steer sitting just fine in there, so I ain't too worried about it. Oh, Betsy didn't want to stop there. Little girl's slow, but she does it. She gets up and going. Probably could have used one of the other pickups that we had. We got that F-150 over there, and we got the newer Duramax. Both hooked up to those tipper body trailers to haul stone with, but we ended up not using those for stone anyways. So we probably could have grabbed one of those pickups. Got this. I mean, it does the job. It's maxing out at 35 though. Just pulling that skid steer around. I mean, what do you expect for what it is? She's tired, man. It's old and tired. But you can see the property we bought with the houses just sitting right over there. So we'll head down this county road here. I guess these are rental properties. So I figured it'd be nice to go ahead and buy this land with the rental properties on it so we can make some money. I know we have $59 million in the account right now, but that's basically just because we're building that rock quarry over there. And I felt like taking a break from it and coming down here to clean up this area a little bit. Yeah, you can see there's bushes all over in that yard. And also too, this part of the map, none of this is actually here. So if you load this map in, you're gonna have to put all of this on here. Put it all in by hand, but I wanted something different to do, so I figured. I do want to be careful because I don't want to get rid of the grass too much, but gotta be. Hopefully this gets rid of the bushes. I don't think it's going to. Yeah, I don't think it's going to get rid of the bushes. We might have to figure out a different way to do that because it's keeping the bushes there but mowing the grass underneath the bush. That's not going to work. So we're probably going to need different equipment to do that. However, I can go ahead and show you the area. We'll do some different equipment next time we come down here. But I'll go ahead and show you the area and basically what I put in the map here for the Let's Play. So these are rental property houses that you can get. And I put all the fencing in with the trees. These bushes I'm starting to regret putting in here just because the skid steer isn't going to get rid of it the way I thought. Yeah, it's going to be interesting because there is a bunch of bushes. I tried to make it an area that needed to be cleaned up a little bit. This one as well is another rental property. Put some bushes out front of. It's clean once you get the bushes. And then there's a little area to put your horses in over here. And then this, that's all bush. I was going to clean all of this out here with that skid steer, but I guess we'll have to figure out how else to do it now. But once we get all that cleaned up, you can see we got a nice little shed out here. There's a ladder there, some barrels, we got some concrete. different things in here. Some firewood, workbench, got a shelf, tool shelf, some more woodland around, and we can work on cars as well, so that'll be. But yeah, we're gonna have to figure out how to get rid of these bushes now. So we will do that. Oh, now we're popping wheelies. It was doing it just fine, now it wants to pop wheelies. Did I put the skid steer? Oh, it's because of the... That's why. Silly me. We're gonna run this back up the field. That's unfortunate. We'll have to come back down and see how we can get rid of those bushes, since the bush hog doesn't work with them. Oh, a little bit bigger than I expected them to be. So we'll probably just take this back to the house, park it in the garage, and we'll probably go work on the rock quarry a little bit more. Again, like I said, if you do want to see me fill that entire thing at 500,000 liters a time, truckload at a time, let's get this video to 50 likes and I will live stream filling the entire thing up. And earlier in the video you seen how big it was. It's a big area, and if you want to help me fill it in, let me know. I'll add you as a friend. You just have to download some of the mods that I have, but then we'll be able to work on that rock quarry together. That's been any interest as well. This whole fleet side doesn't want to go very fast on the side here. If you're on pavement, you can do about 35 hauling this thing, but if you're on dirt, well, as you can see, 22 miles an hour. Sure, we'll be using the skid steer again. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it on the trailer here. I'm gonna park this in the garage. Like I said, I'm gonna leave the skid steer on there. It's not hurt nothing. And let's work on this. That's unfortunate. I really thought those bushes were gonna be taken out by the bush hog, but I guess we'll have to figure out how to do that. This doesn't always work the way you want it to, but hopefully I can get it to be level all the way around. We should buy one of those levelers and see how it works over here. Because I just want to build this up to where it's like a road going around. It's filling in pretty quick at 500,000. Honestly, I mean, but that's 500,000 a lot, so makes sense. Because we should be able to kind of flatten this part of it out. You can see how over there it's starting to flatten out. We should be able to start leveling this off here in just a minute. And we just gotta fill in the middle. And this area is full. And we get to use an excavator and dig it all out. We'll head back over here. We'll get this one started. Running stone as well. We should probably go back up and check on the cows as well. Go ahead and start that. Take this one and get her dumped. I don't know, this blue one's starting to grow on me, but I kind of wish it had a black dump bed on it. Looked pretty cool. Start unloading this here. Starting to form a little road. That was the goal. Can't forget that on these, when you're trying to make them level, you gotta get all the sides to the same height before you can level out the road. Otherwise, you're just gonna keep having a bump in the center. So you want to make sure that you're putting the gravel on both sides of this road here. That one honestly covered a lot of ground. This side's getting pretty high compared to the other side. Can't wait till it's more even though. I don't know, there's a ton of stone in there. But eventually, like I said, when this map is opened up for other people to play on, it's gonna be. Oh, okay. Well, it says it's 100, but it doesn't look like there's anything in it, so that's okay. I mean, you can, yeah, we'll just pretend. We'll pretend that stone that you see there goes all the way through. We'll just, oh, well, just pretend like you see it there, okay? Get this side built up enough, it'll make it easy. Just pull in, drop it off, and keep on rolling. This is the side that we need to get filled in here, because it's all... I have to wonder what this side would look like if we backed up down. Well, there's the method. Look at that. Make it a little bit easier to deal with getting it all level this way. Cool. As you can tell, this is starting to become a road, so that's pretty. Probably just backfill that road a few more times and it'll be just about right for these trucks to go back and forth on. And then we'll really be moving some stone because we won't have to be climbing on stuff. Boy. Earlier I flipped this thing 4 times and landed right next to it. I couldn't do it again if I tried. Pull it here. This up. Let her rip, tater chip. Okay, now remember to back up. Can you imagine filling this entire area where everything is level? It would be completely insane if I filled in all of this with stone. Not to mention the amount of time it would take to get it out of here with an excavator and a few dump trucks. Hopefully we don't get so much stone in here that the game crashes. But I know that just in this area, we have several million liters of stone sitting in here, so I think we're fine at this point. But, and I've seen some games with some very big areas of stone, so. I think it's funny how I'm supposed to be making the road, and yet I'm just filling in this corner. But honestly, since all of this started at that level, and I've built it up to this, is insane. That next truckload should fill in that hole. I realize that the reason this side is so uneven is because of the way the ground is underneath it. So you can tell if you look back at it, right, that the higher the ground, the higher the stone. When I put it in. But probably only like 1 or 2 more passes on the side there to get that to be level. And that back corner isn't going to take much to finish filling up here. I think we're going to park the trucks for the night though. Go ahead and park this up here. This one have stone in it? Yeah, but it bugged out again. Leave those for another time. Take the old Chevy back to the house since we're not using this thing anymore. I really wish that the skid steer would have got rid of the bushes, but that's alright. We'll figure that out next time and we'll get to see what's all in that shop there. And what those yards look like when they're all cleaned up on the next episode here. Once I figure out how to get rid of those bushes, it'll be a lot easier. I thought for sure that bush mulcher skid steer would do it, but let's check our silage bills. Oh, that's silage. There's 16 of them in there, so. Stop and get some fuel real sitting here. It's quick. Wondering if we should bring the old Ford home too. Not using it down there anyways. Perfect. We'll leave that right there. Alright guys, that's going to go ahead and do it for this episode. Again, if you did enjoy, please don't forget to drop a like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys want to see. And if you want to see me fill that entire quarry with stone, let's get this video to 50 likes. And I will live stream myself filling in that by hand. 50 likes, and we will get that done. Alrighty guys, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.